friends, it is Sarah. I am here with a really special and fun video. It's going to be what's called the Booktube Baby Tag that was created by Emily Rose here on Booktube. And I kind of have her video pulled up because she posted in the description all of the questions, but I'm really excited because she tagged me in this in her video, and it's my first time ever being tagged in something like this, and I thought that that was really cool to get a little shout out and to hear that she enjoys my content. Emily, you are so sweet. I love your content. You and your family are so cute. So just thank you so much for tagging me. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go through her questions. I watched her video, but I kind of like to do tags kind of off the cuff without planning them too much, so I haven't thought too hard about all of my answers because I want it to kind of be organic and a little less scripted than, say, my book reviews are. So anyway, okay, so she kind of created this tag for, because I've done the Booktube newbie tag, and her Booktube baby tag is sort of for new booktubers who have been around for a little while now, maybe like a couple months is kind of the idea that I got. And it's just sort of a check-in video to see, now that we're no longer, you know, fresh faces, to kind of see just how we're doing with our channels and our journeys. So yeah, so the first question, what has been the most exciting part of being on YouTube? I think just the most exciting part is to have something that I've made be out there for people to see and interact with. I'm a creative person. I like art, I like music, I like painting, I like editing and things like that. So I think it's just fun to kind of be able to share that experience with other people, people that kind of have the same mindset as you, and who just enjoy your content, the people that truly enjoy the stuff that you put out. It's been just really cool to see people say, hey, yeah, thanks for that review, or oh yeah, I've read that, or oh yeah, I've always wanted to read that. Just, it's kind of exciting to see that something you've created has generated some sort of conversation, or, you know, has taken up space in someone's mind for a little bit. That's kind of fun to know. Question number 2, what has been the most discouraging part of being on Booktube? The most discouraging part, so Emily kind of talked about this, and I agree, that sometimes the level of engagement that you do get, while it is great, sometimes the amount of views that a video gets isn't quite what you thought it would be, or, you know, because if you make a video, even if it's about a book that you didn't really like it's something that you've thought about and you spent time reading it. So sometimes if a video goes up and not a lot of people watch it, it's, you know, it can be a little discouraging. Of course, you should be reading because you want to read, not just to get a bunch of validation from other people for reading things. But, you know, the point of making stuff on YouTube is to have that interaction, and when not a lot of people interact with your videos, then it can be a little bit discouraging. And I think, sort of to augment that question, sort of what has been the most difficult part of being on YouTube, I would say uploading regular content. Someone can only read so fast, and some people have more time to read than others. I have a full-time job, I live with my boyfriend, and I have other interests outside of reading, so sometimes I'm worried that if I don't post, you know, if I don't read one book per week, then I feel like I've kind of failed myself a little bit. So there's a little bit of pressure on me for myself to read a lot, even if I may, you know, maybe I'd rather play video games tonight, but it's kind of like, oh, well, that means I'm not putting in effort towards reading to make content for my Booktube channel. But that's kind of an internal thing. I'm not trying to make a living out of this, so I really should just read when I want to read and put out videos when I want to put out videos. But anyway, that's just something that's been a little bit difficult to kind of reconcile. Question 3, what has been your favorite video you've created for Booktube? So I've only really done book reviews so far, and then the Booktube newbie tag. Give me a second. I'm gonna look through my videos and maybe I'll pick my favorite book review that I've done. Okay, so I guess if I had to pick a favorite, I would probably pick my review of a book called The Tropic of Serpents, which is the second book in the Memoirs of Lady Trent series. My very first video on my channel was a review of the first book of that series, and Tropic of Serpents is the second book. Well, one, it's one of my favorites because I loved the book. I loved it even more than the first book, which was already amazing. And this wasn't the first review that I did this way, but it was several videos into when I kind of finally figured out a setup and way that I want to do my reviews so that they flow easier. My first two videos were very rambly. I tried to plan them out and do it in a more organic way like this, but it just kind of rambled on and I didn't know where to go with it, so I kind of changed up how I do book reviews, and so it just flows a lot better and is more concise, and it's just one of my favorite books that I've read that I've reviewed so far. So that's probably my favorite video, even though it looks like it actually didn't get a whole lot of engagement compared to other ones. But I really liked the book and I was able to eloquently state my points in that video, so that's probably my favorite. Question 4, what has been your favorite comment posted on your channel so far? Oh no, I don't know how to pick a favorite comment. I don't know if I can necessarily have a favorite comment. I just like when people have a conversation with me or comment like, oh yeah, I've read that book and I thought this and this and this. So I wish I had an answer to that question. Like, not that I've had a whole bunch of comments on my videos so far, but I can't necessarily remember, you know, if I had a favorite. But actually Emily Rose is always so sweet, so I really like anytime she comments on my channel. But basically, yeah, everyone who's commented, I really appreciate. There might have been a couple that I didn't interact with or, you know, like their comment or anything, but I do read all of the comments that people have posted on my videos, and every time I get a comment, it makes me happy. Question 5, who is your biggest fan? Definitely my boyfriend. So I'm actually not sure if he actually watches all my videos, but when I first mentioned the thought, maybe I should start a booktube channel and upload reviews, he was just like immediately like, yeah, you should totally do it. And he always jokes with me like, all right, you're gonna quit your job and become a big YouTube star, like you're gonna support us and you know, become famous. Like he jokes about it, but he's always very supportive of my creative efforts, and especially with this booktube thing, it makes him happy. And I'm hoping to get him in a video very soon to review a book that we both read together. I don't know if it's actually gonna happen. It's been so long since we've read it. Well, like several months since we've read it. But hopefully you'll get to meet him very soon and we'll kind of have a chit-chat, spoiler-filled discussion of actually this book right here, Mask of Shadows, is the book that we've read together. And we want to have kind of a discussion about it because we both have some thoughts. But anyway, my boyfriend is definitely my biggest fan. And number 6, who is your favorite new booktuber? I love Emily Rose, super sweet. I've mentioned you so many times, so hopefully it's not awkward or anything, but you're just super nice and I just really enjoy watching your videos. And I also really enjoy, and this is someone that I'm actually gonna tag, Rustic Pages. She's just very sweet and pleasant to listen to and watch, and her videos are edited really well and pleasantly. She's done like vlogs, some kind of book crate like kind of subscription box openings. She's done TBRs and kind of monthly wrap-ups, just kind of a whole bunch of different videos that I kind of want to start doing as well, so I kind of want to maybe take inspiration from her. But anyway, yeah, I like her channel a lot, and she's been around for a couple months. I think a couple months. Oh, maybe not even a couple months, maybe just 1 month. So yeah, she's definitely a Booktube baby, as this tag refers to. So yeah, I'd say, you know, she's definitely one of my favorite new booktubers. So as for tagging, I definitely want to tag Rustic Pages. I also have really been enjoying Aura Books, I think is how you're supposed to pronounce it. I'll link to both of their channels down below, but she is just very nice and energetic and funny, and she does reviews, like reading vlogs, TBR things, and stuff like that, and I just really enjoy her channel. So I definitely tag Rustic Pages and Aura Books. And of course, anyone else who stumbles across this video and has been around for, you know, a few months into BookTube and has had a little bit of time to settle in, feel free to do this tag, and I will post the questions in the description as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much, Emily, for tagging me in this video, in your video. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!